Tonight, in front of all your TV viewers, you're gonna see me, Bam Bam Bigelow, destroy Steve Williams for the heavyweight title. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm not holding back. Anything goes. Your history, Williams.
It's like this. There's a lot of concentration in the locker room. It's a lot of silence. You know why? Tonight's the night. The Big Daddy, let me tell you, it's for the big belt. Bam Bam Bigelow against Dr. Death. You people seen it. You've seen he's got my attention. Now, he's got to face the man who's going to be wearing the gold around his belt. You people all over the world, Japan, Germany, Russia, and here in the good states. Dr. Death, it doesn't matter what it takes. I'll fireman's carry you. I'll Oklahoma stampede you. Hey, Polly, when they feel the stampede, it's all over.
I'm in the dressing room with the 395 New Jersey native Bam Bam Bigelow, who will be later on this evening going up against Steve Dr. Death Williams for the title belt. Bam Bam, certainly the biggest night of your career. What have you done to prepare for this match?
Well, you know, Frankie, I've done a lot of things. I've trained hard, I've studied hard, and basically, most of all, I just been keeping my ground and going to stick with a game plan that's strong, very, very precision, and it's just going to be an awesome night for me at the Beach Brawl.
Can you tell us, are there any special surprises that you may have in store for Dr. Death?
Well, everybody knows that the Bam Bam Bigelow, myself, me, I have a lot of surprises. I have a lot of mobility, Joe-ability, and ho-ability. I've got it all, and tonight there's going to be a lot of things that people never seen before. I've got a new outfit. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go, Frankie.
What would you say motivates you the most tonight for this, the Sports Channel Television Championship?
Well, you know, along with the championship, you get the money. And when you get more money, you get happy. So I'm shooting for the cash. I want the title. The longer I keep the title, the more money I make, the happy my family is.
Well, before we go away, I understand your son Shane is celebrating a birthday today.
Yes, today's my son's 3rd birthday, and I'm going to win it for him.
I don't know if Dr. Death Steve Williams has mobility, but he certainly does have determination tonight. He got by perhaps some of the toughest matches in the elimination tournament. And Bruno, you said a few weeks ago that you like him to win the match against Bigelow for the championship.
There's no question it's going to be a real tough match, Greg, because, you know, we have a big man over 400 pounds, of course, in Bam Bam Bigelow, but Williams is looking sharp. He looks hungry. He's determined to take this belt, and I don't know if he can be stopped.
There's the word hungry, like he's getting out of that dressing room and going onto the football field like he did at the University of Oklahoma. Steve Williams has been a champion across the world, but tonight he goes for the UWF Sports Channel Championship.
This is the other man vying for the Sports Channel Television Championship belt, Steve Dr. Death Williams. A lot of secrecy in your camp this week. Have you got any kind of special surprises for Bam Bam Bigelow?
There ain't no surprise. No surprises. I ain't pulling anything out of my sleeve. Bam Bam Bigelow, you're stepping in the squared circle with a true champion. Now, Daddy, you have to deal with it.
You are a great competitor, as everyone knows, but can you tell us what is the motivating factor here tonight? We know that Bam Bam slid into this championship with Cactus Jack bowing out of this match. What motivates you, and what's going to bring you over the top?
You know something? It looks like everybody's got to go behind me or stab me in the back to get to the top. Well, you know something? I'm standing on top of the world. UWF, New Japan, All Japan, everywhere around the world knows. Dr. Death, when he walks in a room, everybody knows that something, excitement in the air is going to happen. Now, Bam Bam Bigelow, that's right, there ain't no surprises. One-on-one, whatever it takes, an arm drag, fireman's carry, put you in the guillotine. Right, 1, 2, 3, an Oklahoma stampede, Daddy. That's what it's going to take.
Here he comes, weighing 395 pounds. From Asbury Park, New Jersey, this is Bam Bam Bigelow!
Bam Bam Bigelow, all 400 pounds of him. Hey, he looks like he's ready too. I mean, he's ready to go to war. This is going to be some bout.
Definitely has a new outfit too. He is ready, Bruno. The fire is ready.
His opponent weighs 285 pounds and wrestles out of Lakewood, Colorado. He's me, Steve Dr. Death Williams!
You know, the day I was born, when the sun
Steve Williams, you realize, Greg, there's about an hour 15, I mean, 115, 120 pound difference between these two people.
Steve, Dr. Death Williams beat Samoa in the round one. Moved past Wild Thing Ray in a wild matchup and went to the finals because of a double DQ between Morocco and Gordy. That's how he got here. Bam Bam over Koloff, then over De Beers, and then in a DQ over Cactus Jack. That's how he moved on in the tournament.
Before we get this match started, I'd like to introduce you to two people. One person and one item. This is the founder and president of the Universal Wrestling Federation, Herb Abrams, who is bringing out this $100,000 Sports Channel Television Championship belt that in only a few moments, Dr. Death Steve Williams and Bam Bam Bigelow will be going after.
And here comes Herb Abrams, founder of the UWF, with that incredible belt and what this thing is all about. Herb giving a handshake to the two opponents. Bigelow not interested. Bigelow hits Herb Abrams, and now here they go. Williams clocking Bigelow. Abrams, get out of there. He did. Clothesline by Bigelow. We are underway for the Sports Channel Championship. Fasten your seatbelts at home. We've got him fastened here at ringside.
That was nasty of Bam Bam Bigelow. He didn't even allow Herb Abrams to probably introduce that belt here, and he grabbed him. But anyway, the match is not going to really start at some kind of a pace, and what a dive from Bam Bam Bigelow against Williams on that buckle. And Williams, no question about it, he's feeling after effects of that tremendous blow.
Great splash by
Williams
Bam Bam
is hurt,
Bigelow.
and Bam Bam is hesitating right now. That's a mistake because Williams comes back. He's got great recuperative powers.
Bigelow with the right hand to Dr. Death, Steve Williams. You are watching the main event of the Beach Brawl, and at stake is the Universal Wrestling Federation Sports Channel Championship. After a long elimination tournament, these two competitors have gotten there, and obviously Dr. Death has been hit in the forehead, and he is bleeding.
I think it's above his eye. I think he got his eye right above the eye there, and that's where the blood's coming from, and he's must have a pretty good gash because look at it. And of course you see Bam Bam Bigelow, he sees that, and now he's really going after it, you know, to figure that, hey, you got the man hurt. And it happened so early in the match, and that's a problem.
Oh! Oh my!
What a clothesline. I mean, he did Bam Bam Bigelow, just his 400 pounds, just did a back somersault from it.
Bruno, I have never seen a more effective clothesline than the one Williams just landed on Bam Bam Bigelow. A 400-pounder, he somersaulted him in the air and knocked him down, nearly breaking him through the canvas. What a clothesline by Dr. Death. With the blood in his face, no less, dripping into his eyes, down his nose, into his mouth, and all over his body. Dr. Death now going to work on the forehead of Bigelow. And he has bloodied up Bam Bam. Oh, gosh. He has ripped open a gash on the forehead of Bigelow. And he takes a shot right in that very spot. Another shot. Bigelow is bloody. And this battle for the belt is a battle of blood as well.
They're both bloodied bad, and they both are going after the other man's wound, and that's what... Steve Williams is really going after that cut, and he's really giving some tremendous shots.
And you can see, Bruno, the blood is dripping into the eye of Bigelow. And you just, another clothesline by Williams. Man. Williams determined to win this belt. Obviously, so is Bigelow. Both fine wrestlers, nationally known.
What a drop kick by Steve Williams. I'll tell you what, Bam Bam doesn't go down from drop kicks, but had he not been close to that corner, he would have gone down because Williams really caught him hard. But there again,
he headbutts him. Another headbutt on Williams. Dr. Death, who normally will rely on a lot of powerful moves to defeat his opponent, has given up about 100 pounds, turned around. I don't think that's going to do it in this kind of match, Bruno. You're going to have to see. We've already seen a couple of amazing moves, and they have not done the trick. It's going to be something special, I think, to win this match.
Well, the thing that happened here is that Williams got caught early, and he got that cut above his eye, and that was definitely to his disadvantage. However, he was able to hurt Bam Bam Bigelow, so now they're even again because they're both, neither one of them has clear vision because of the blood going into the eye, but they're really battling hard here. Boom.
I thought Frank E's pre-match interview was very candid. As you look at Williams now, not where he wants to be, in the top of Bam Bam Bigelow, takes him with a
This
back
could be it.
drop.
What a
He may cover him here for the championship.
2.
No.
Kicks out. Williams kicked out.
Bigelow saying he would have lots of surprises. Williams saying he would have no surprises. Nothing up his sleeve. The motivation. Williams saying he knows excitement's in the air when he stands in the ring. That he's on top of the world. He's already all Japan. He's going to win the belt. Bigelow saying the title enough to motivate him, as well as the money, shooting for cash and making the big bucks when you're the champion. Bigelow throws down Williams. You know, you try and size up a matchup, Bruno, at this point, really tough to tell. Look out, the big splash over the rope. The 400-pounder's on top of Williams. And he nearly put him away there, but couldn't do it.
Now, I'll tell you what, I've seen Bam Bam Bigelow use this maneuver a number of times. This is the first time I've seen somebody actually kick away from it. So to his credit, Williams was able to get away from that tremendous blow that he just took from Bam Bam Bigelow. And hey, these guys came to fight, and they both came to win that title. And I'll tell you what, they're both after it, and they're both going to keep fighting hard till one of these two guys, I think. Uh-oh, front face lock. Is he going to give him a DDT? And he's
did.
This could very well be it right here.
He got him right there. Bigelow landed the best move he has shown in the match. He may go to the top rope, taking a little too much time here, but he might splash off the top rope and finish off Williams for the championship. Well, those of you who felt Bam Bam would do it, this may be the moment. He's on the top rope. He comes flying down with a splash. He's got the cover. He's got 2. Hey!
Oh, you would not believe that he would get kicked out of that. Only got a 2 count, and he got out from a big splash from the top rope. That is absolutely amazing.
Fans around the ring and around the stadium here are standing, roaring on the edge of their seats, watching these two grapplers decide this prestigious championship and the big belt. Big takedown by Dr. Death.
And he
Can't do
kicks
it.
out. I thought you give
Belly to
both of them
belly.
credit. Belly to belly, but give credit to Bam Bam Bigelow too, because that looked like it was going to be it, and he kicked out too. Hey, these guys both want that belt.
Clothesline him.
Clothesliner.
Steve Dr. Death Williams hit with a clothesline. Of course, he's trying to line him up for the Oklahoma Stampede. He's getting ready for that Stampede, but he can't knock down Bigelow.
Bam
He
Bam
cannot
didn't
knock
go
him.
down.
He buckled him, Bruno. He's going again. He knocked him down. That time he knocked him down. Dr. Death, who said it was time to end Orndorff's career a few weeks ago, now trying to take care of Bigelow and win the belt. Bigelow into the ropes. Dr.
Power
Death
slam.
power slams him down. That could be it.
1, 2,
No.
oh, kicks out again. Man, that close so many times for both of them.
Bruno,
What a
as we
match.
said, it's going to take something a little bit more than the ordinary to win the match. It's obvious both have let go with some of the best matches, and yet it has still not been enough. They're trading rights, and again, we're almost forgetting that blood is just pouring into the eyes of both of the competitors. Into the turnbuckle. This has been the match you'd have expected.
Power slam.
Bigelow.
Bam Bam's hanging out to that top rope.
That helped him. That saved him. Takes a leg to the midsection. What a matchup, and what an evening of wrestling here in Florida. The Beach Brawl has been outstanding.
Greg, I thought that this was going to be one heck of a match, but I'll tell you what, it's turning out even more than what I thought.
Bigelow into the turnbuckle. Williams has got him up. 400 pounds.
Oh.
He power slams him
1,
down. He hooks
2,
the leg.
3.
And he's got
There's
the
the
count.
pin.
And he wins.
Steve Williams is the new champion. Steve Williams is, wow, the Sports Channel America champion. Steve Williams, what a spectacular finish with some kind of a power slam. It took a number of them, but finally this last one he did, and he was able to hold Bam Bam down for the count.
Steve Williams is on top.
The winner and Sports Channel Television champion, Steve Dr. Death Williams!
Steve Williams is on top of the UWF Wrestling World. Here's how he did it.
Look at this power slam. You don't think it takes some power? He's a 400-pound man. But bam, ground crashing down, hooks the leg, hooks him around the neck, keeps the shoulders down, and there's your 1, 2, 3, and you have a champion here. Fantastic match. What a great, great bout.
Herb Abrams in the ring. And apparently safe now with Bigelow out of there. Williams with a thumbs up to the camera. and now will be presented with the belt.
Look at this. Let's watch this from a different angle. Craig, as he whips, here comes Bam Bam Bigelow off the rope now when Steve Williams comes in, picks him up. Look at this, talk about power. What a powerful scoop slam this is. Really comes crashing down on him. Hooks that leg, as I said before, and there's the count again. Fantastic, absolutely phenomenal.
Herb Abrams is standing by with the new champion of the UWF. Let's go to him now for the interview.
Steve, Dr. Death Williams is now the Sports Channel UWF Television Champion. Steve, congratulations. What do you have to say to the fans?
Great! I'm feeling fabulous! I'll tell you one thing, Bam Bam Bigelow, you're a hell of an athlete. You gave me a hell of a fight out here. But I tell you what, the Big Daddy took it to you, and I am the UWF champion. And to make it clear to everybody in the world, I am taking on every challenger in the world. Today on, I'm training, busting my tail to be the champion.
All right, there you go.
I will say, as president of the Universal Wrestling Federation, I will go on record right now, and I believe in my champion so much that we are willing for Steve Dr. Death Williams to challenge any champion in any federation across this country, Japan, Tokyo, Australia, anywhere. Steve Dr. Death Williams is the #1 wrestler in professional wrestling today. Thank you all so much.
Herb Abrams with the announcement that the challenge is open to all. What an evening of wrestling we have just witnessed. Bruno Sammartino. Well, catch your breath on this one. The main event matchup, a bloody battle. And Steve Williams did exactly what he said he was going to do. He was determined at the outset. He knocked off Nikolai Volkov in the first round. He knocked off Steve Wild Thing Ray. He got here after the DQ, Gordy in Morocco, to face Bigelow. And Williams showed that he is the true champion of the UWF.
This wasn't a match, this was a war. We expected it was going to be a war, but I'll tell you what, this went on above our expectations. These two men were both hungry for the title. They both fought hard, many different times, caught in different situations. They both managed to escape, but ultimately it was Steve Williams. He was the one who finally delivered the big blow.
Okay, we have more from Steve Dr. Death Williams, who's made his way back toward the dressing room. Our Brian Ricco has caught up with him, and let's go to him for the interview. Brian.
All right, Craig, you talk about a man putting his blood, sweat, and tears into winning a championship match. Your dreams have come true tonight. Congratulations, Steve.
You know something? I've got a lot of pain right now, and I'm hurting, I'm bleeding. But you know what? All that pain has gone away, because I'm feeling so good right now. The UWF champion. That's right. I beat a man 400 pounds, Bam Bam Bigelow. A man that ain't afraid to walk into any room. He's a tough cookie. But I'll tell you what, he made his match tonight. And that goes for everybody in the world. I don't care if you're a bouncer, pro wrestler, pro football player, track, anything. Put your name on the dotted line, because I'm going after every challenge. Because you know what, Daddy? Every time a man puts his name on the dotted line, that makes me work that much harder. Because I'll take on any challenger. Tonight, what a fabulous night. I'm here, Tampa, Florida, here with my family. You don't think I'm gonna do some celebrating?
I'm sure you will, Steve.
I'll tell you what, look at it. Look at it, cameraman. Get a close-up shot. Right here, Daddy, UWF champion. And you know whose waist gets around? Dr. Death, the chiropractor delight. Dolly, I gotta go now. I'm gonna go see another doctor.